Exactly, you don't know the law, you should know that. You shouldn't be unlawfully allowed to take pictures. Because you don't. The sergeant will tell you what you do not know. Go back to school and learn the law, love.
Today's video is from Matt12128. You'll find their link down below. So go show them some support and check out the full clip. All right, buckle up, because what you're about to watch is a masterclass in tension, ego, and the age-old question every cop and every camera-wielding citizen loves to argue about. Do you have to give your name to police? A man with a camera, a documentary crew of one, and a YouTube channel to feed shows up outside a police station, just taking pictures. Within minutes, officers are on him. Within more minutes, a sergeant gets pulled into it. Somebody's about to have a very bad day on camera, and I promise you, it's not who you think. Stick around, because this one gets messier before it gets better.
Flying a kite.
Right, what are you doing? Why are you
taking pictures just of the marked vehicles.
Why?
It's just like a thing I've got, photography and that. It's like what I do.
Have you had permission to take pictures at the police station?
Permission?
Yeah.
I don't need permission.
You need permission to take pictures at the
Don't.
police station. Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do, I'm telling you, you do.
Don't.
What's the reason you're taking the registration plates down, boy?
I'm not taking registration plates down.
You're recording it, aren't you?
I'm just doing a documentary for like YouTube and stuff.
Okay. What's your name, fella?
I don't give out my details, mate.
Well, then you don't take pictures at a police station.
I do. I'm allowed to. It's perfectly lawful.
No, it's not.
What
We need
law
to
is it
know who
against?
you are, because we need to
Okay.
know why you're taking pictures at the police
What
station.
offence
It's
is
a
it?
security risk.
What offence is it though?
It's a security
You said I'm
risk.
not allowed. What offence is it?
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right.
It's a security risk.
But that's not
You're
against the
outside a
law.
police station taking pictures. We need to verify you and know who you are.
I'm just taking some pictures. You don't need to verify me at all.
What I'm saying, and we're not being quite clear.
Excuse me, do you know the law?
Obviously, I know the law.
Obviously you don't, the way you're carrying on.
Okay, let's pause right here, because this is the crux of the entire video. In the UK, photographing a police station or police vehicles from a public place is, generally speaking, completely legal. There's no blanket law that requires you to identify yourself just because you're holding a camera. That's the legal reality this man is leaning on. But here's the tension. Officers on the ground often feel differently in the moment, especially around sensitive sites. So we've got a classic standoff brewing, one side citing the letter of the law, the other citing instinct and protocol. Who do you think has the stronger footing here, legally speaking?
You seriously
The way I'm carrying on.
saying that I have to give me details, I have to tell you what I'm doing? No, I don't.
It's a police station and it's a security risk.
Would you like to see some documentation saying that I do not have to give my details?
I'd like to
I
see your
don't.
identification, like a man.
I don't have to give it. Excuse me, could you honour your oath and tell the truth? Do I have to give? Do I have to give my identification? I'll tell you if you answer that question. I'm not trying to be awkward. I'm trying to do things right.
I'm trying to be awkward.
You were trying to be awkward. Right? Do I have to give my details? Pardon?
What right thing are you doing?
I'm doing some pictures and footage for a documentary I'm doing on YouTube. A documentary on the police.
So
Obviously.
Why do you need the registrations of marked vehicles?
Who said I was getting registrations? I was taking pictures. Yeah, I'm not getting registrations,
You'd
am
be
I?
able to see them in there. So I'm
You'd be able to see them on dash cams. You'd be able to see them on Google Maps.
Right, but I'm asking
So what
why
you on
you
about?
stand outside the police station taking pictures.
Because if I want footage for a police documentary,
You've not asked for permission to come
I
and
don't
do so.
need permission. Do I?
Pictures outside the police station.
Right, we're gonna find your sergeant and find out why you think I need permission.
And there it is, the words that change the tone of the entire encounter. We're going to find your sergeant. This is the moment where a routine street-level disagreement gets kicked upstairs. Notice what's happening tactically here. The officer isn't backing down, but they're also not making an arrest or seizing the camera. They're escalating the chain of command instead, which is actually a fairly measured move rather than an aggressive one. But our cameraman isn't rattled either, if anything. He's leaning into the confrontation. This is where you start to feel the video building toward its real centerpiece. Do you think calling in a sergeant was the right call, or an overreaction to someone just taking pictures?
Yes, it is. He will educate you.
Outside the police station taking pictures.
He will educate because I'm allowed to. Because I'm lawfully allowed to.
How do I know that? I don't know who you are.
Exactly, you don't know the law, you should know that. You should know I'm lawfully allowed to take pictures. You don't need to know who I am.
If you're lawfully allowed.
You do not need to know who I am.
Right, okay.
What's up? The sergeant coming down, is he? So I'm not allowed to take pictures of police cars without permission. I'll film you if I want to, that's another lawful right I've got.
Right, so.
I'm filming you being a fool.
Sergeant comes down.
Sergeant comes down. The sergeant will tell you what you do not know. Go back to school and learn the law, love.
Why do I need to go back to school? They don't teach you law in school.
Law school, have you ever heard of that, smarty pants?
Teach you law in university.
We'll go back to university. Obviously you didn't go. You should be flipping burgers in McDonald's.
I've already been. Stop filming.
No, I won't. What's your problem? Why are you giving me a hard time about filming the police station and taking pictures? Seriously? Are you like on your period or what? Eh? People like to see pictures of police cars and police stations. It's a documentary. I've got thousands and thousands of subscribers that like to watch this. For some reason they just like to watch police stations. I can't think why. Right, I'm going to carry on taking pictures like I'm allowed to do. Okay? You might learn something today.
And here comes the sergeant the moment this whole video has been building toward. Up until now, it's been officer versus cameraman, a back and forth that's gone in circles. But a sergeant carries more authority, more experience, and theoretically, more clarity on the law. Will they de-escalate this, back their officer regardless, or actually side with the man holding the camera? This is the fork in the road, and honestly, how this plays out next says a lot about accountability inside a police force. Keep watching, because what happens in the next few minutes is the real payoff.
Is this a sergeant?
No, it's not.
Right. What law am I breaking, sir? Could I get your collar number and your name? What's your name, sir?
That's the plan, can I?
It's your policy to give me your name. So go on, what's your collar number and your name, please? And your
You
name?
only need my collar number.
I don't. It's your policy, collar number, station you're based at, and your name. What's your name, please?
You know, 422.
And your name?
I need to give that.
What station are you based at?
I don't need to give that either.
Yes, you do. You'll be retrained and you'll find that out. Are you recording at the moment?
I am.
Yeah, good. It's your policy to give your name, your number and your station.
What policy is that?
Your code of practice, pal. Look it up sometime. Have you seen the chaos you're causing? You're holding up traffic. Well, as soon as I don't know your name, I'll just call you PC Dick, should I? What's your colour number, love? 1516. Could I get your name, please? It's your policy. You'll also be getting retrained if you don't give me your name.
This is the turning point of the whole video. Notice the demand being repeated over and over, give me your name. In most UK police forces, officers are expected to provide their name, collar number, and station when asked by a member of the public. Especially during a recorded interaction, it's part of transparency and accountability policy. So when that request keeps getting deflected instead of answered, it flips the entire narrative. Suddenly, this isn't about whether the cameraman broke a law, it's about whether the officers are following their own rules. That's a gut-punch moment for anyone watching who expected the man with the camera to be in the wrong. What does it say to you when the people enforcing the law seem reluctant to follow their own transparency policy?
Exactly, your silence says it all. PC Muppet that doesn't know the law, harassing innocent people. Is he coming down, yeah?
No, he's not. What's the nature of your you being here today?
Documentary, I'm doing it for work. I've got documentation in my pocket showing that it's my job and I get paid for it.
Documentation?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Okay.
Just bear with me 1 second. This is my YouTube channel with my income on it and what I do with my documentaries. I go out and about doing this. My YouTube channel's Matt12128 and you see all my videos on there. So I wouldn't advise you try and issue me a fine for COVID breach, because
Now things get genuinely tense. We're no longer talking about photography rules. We're talking about a potential fine and the very real possibility of an arrest. This is the moment where a lot of these encounters go sideways for good, when an officer has to decide whether to escalate to enforcement action against someone who's calmly, repeatedly asserting their rights on camera. It's a high-stakes decision for the officer to get it wrong, and it's not just a bad interaction, it's a viral video with their conduct under a microscope. If you were the one holding the camera right now, would you keep pushing back? Or would you just hand over your details to make it end?
I'm working.
Payslip or anything to show that? Or
No, I don't have
just a
payslips,
graph?
it's Google.
This is just a graph, isn't it?
Well,
really?
I'm just showing you, it's Google. I get paid by Google into my account.
Alright, just Google provide.
Yes, they can.
Can you get that like now?
I can't get it up now, no, I can send you some stuff in.
Code, which would be
No, I'm not. I'm actually working, I've just showed you.
Take your name, and date of birth.
Have we got a sergeant here?
No,
Right, can you get a sergeant before I provide any details? Right, well then, I'm not giving me date of birth. I've just proved that I'm showed you exactly what I'm doing. I've explained, are you going to let me talk? I've just explained to you in full, right, and that is my YouTube channel. That's what I do. That is my income. It shows my income on it. This is what I do. I am working. This is my job. This is what I do full time.
I'm not sure if the income will show me a graph.
And that is my...
Anyone can print off.
Right, well, okay then. Go for it. Issue me a fine with regards to this. That's what we want to try and do. Like I say, I'm doing this for work.
What's your name, please? What's your name, please?
What for? Right, so this is for the fine for the breach of COVID.
Yeah.
Right, I've just showed you documentation. I have just showed you documentation. I've explained exactly what I'm doing, and you're still going to proceed with this. If I'm not being detained, I'm going to go. Am I being detained?
Okay.
Am I being detained?
No.
Right, see you later, PC Muppet. Thank you, sir, you've been reasonable. Can you teach him how it's done? Idiot. See you later, PC moron. Keep an eye out for yourself.
So let's break down what actually happened here. A man exercising his right to photograph a police station in a public space was stopped, questioned, and pressed for identification, despite there being no general legal requirement to provide it in this context. What started as a disagreement over photography rights escalated into a demand for his details, a threatened fine, and even the suggestion of arrest, all while the officers involved repeatedly declined to give their own names and collar numbers, something UK policing standards generally expect them to provide on request. The bigger picture here isn't really about one man with a camera, it's about the balance of power between citizens and police, and how transparency is supposed to run both ways. Encounters like this end up online precisely because the public has become the accountability check that internal review doesn't always provide in the moment. If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you have handled this differently on either side? And don't forget to subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns.